Just make sure it's working on YouTube too. Looks like it is, but the screen is black. There you go. Coming through nice and clear too. Alright. Let's kind of get started. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I'm going to ignore YouTube chat because, yeah, maybe in the future. Oh, actually, maybe what I should do is change YouTube chat to off. How do I do that? Edit. Oh man. Sure. It's whatever. I guess I will just try to get YouTube chat over here just in case, but it's not gonna, nothing's gonna happen here. Today's gonna be a boring day. Oddly enough, I think I can keep that name. Although I don't know if I'll do skills today. Today's just basically a continuation of what I did on Wednesday. Also, what's going on, Snotty? Oh, here. Give me 1 sec. All right, cool. Now, let's get the code. All right, the code's there. Now we're just testing unlock. Bruh, really? Oh, I know why. Slot dot frame dot image label. Yeah. Well, what I could do is slot find first child frame, just to idiot proof it, and slot dot frame dot image label find first child lock label. Slot frame lock would destroy. Okay. Now it'll be fine. Life is going okay, just getting a few things done. Also, yeah, I made the hat. I like this hat. Look at this hat. Freaking awesome. Let me just see. On this server, did I? Oh, I made the quest screen a bit bigger. Yeah, look at this. Let me test this now. I go into here. Hello, fellow beginner. What can I do for you? Regarding the red scarecrow. Okay, so cool. Remember to hunt the red scarecrows. Blue scarecrows are no good for this quest. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, the reason I'm still working on quests, technically, is because I changed... It's not that the quests are the issue, it's the NPC dialogue stuff that I overhauled, actually, after... So on Wednesday, that's what I was doing. Wednesday and yesterday, that's what I was doing. I was overhauling the quest... or not the quest, the NPC dialogue system. It's very, very similar to what it was before, but now I made it so that it could be more dynamic. So like if you have a quest accepted, then it'll give different dialogue options. If you have a quest completed, it'll probably the most likely situation in that case is it'll remove that dialogue option. And yeah, this way I can have more than one quest on the same NPC at the same time. And in the future, I could also code it to make it so that I could have like a chain quest from the same NPC. I don't have that in there now, but it's doable. All right, let me just make sure on lock. Okay, the lock works. The lock and the unlock work here. But when we go unlock, there's a problem there. Option lock or unlock. This might be a constants issue, maybe. I guess not. Bruh. Right click options. Alright, so this is actually one of the problems where for some reason that thing is only showing up as lock. Okay. I wanted to have this done before the stream started, but that's okay. This is just like a minor fix I'm doing that I should have done a while ago, but I forgot about it. And now that I'm back into quests, I have to do stuff with the inventory, and because I have to do stuff with the inventory, I remembered this. It's just the lock feature to make sure that you can lock things, and if you lock them, you can't drop them or trade them or anything like that. Okay, I see why why it isn't removed. So when we're right clicking, we do this stuff, we make the subframe here, cool. Right click GUI, is that here too? Yeah, okay, so this is what we're gonna do instead. Local R, oh wait, I already have it here. And I just never use it. Alright, yeah, well, okay. Interesting. Oh, it's because it's GUI to clone is the problem. Local R click GUI to clone is equal to, there you go. R click GUI to clone. or click GUI to clone. Okay. So let's go up here to lock again. Yep. I think I might want to parent it to the frame instead. Lock label. That way we can find first child lock label. Oddly enough, I'm pretty sure this is not the fastest way to do this. I think the best way to do this is to check the actual item itself. The problem is I don't change it here yet. I've changed a few things since. Okay, so if bool equals true, then yeah, let's grab the inventory module. For lock and unlock inventory module. How many times is this used here? I kind of want to just move this over here. Cool. I already know this works. So we do inventory mod. What is it? Dot server inventories, I think. Yeah. Server inventories, active inventory. To number slot dot name. Dot locked is equal to true. We could just do bool. And just for testing purposes now, I'm going to print this. Print that table. All right, and now down here, the lock check could literally just be this instead. I should have the inventory. Oh, I don't. Oh no. self.modules.module client inventory. It's gonna go to the, yeah. Okay, and over here, we can actually put this up here. And then say if item is equal to nil, then return end. Then down here we say lock check is item dot locked is equal to, or item dot, yeah, just item dot locked. Wait, what in the world is this saying? Selection is equal to lock and lock check. All right, I'm going to change how this is done. I'm trying to understand what was going on here, but whatever. Lock check. First of all, we have to make sure for lock check, if selection is equal to lock, we shouldn't need this. Selection is equal to lock and something like this. Lock check and lock or unlock. All right, so if the selection is not equal to lock, then you skip over this and you just go straight to selection. If selection is equal to lock, then you go over here, then say if lock check, then it's lock. If this is false, then it goes unlock. All right, what's the frame here? All right, we just all right, let's see if this works now. Go. We go inventory. Nope. Unlock. All right. Working with a lot of double negatives here. Okay, I think this is fine. I think the issue is actually here somewhere. Module server item. Print item. And we printed there too. Okay, so we print it in both places. Now we can find out exactly where the problem is. Lock. Okay, that's the item. That's also the item. Okay. Locked is false. So it's literally just a problem of the image itself. Then we go players. Well, let's also unlock. True. I feel like this is the opposite of what I want. Now I go lock. This would be false. Player GUI inventory. Backpack 1. We're in 2 here. There's 2 lock labels. That's the problem. Okay. Or that's one of the problems. Why are there 2 lock labels? That will likely be because of initialization. Lock. What? Hey, what's going on, man? Oh, I wanted to see if destroy item, if anything ever uses the first part of destroy item image. That's another thing I wanted to check. I'm making a game called Acorn Adventure. The current version of the game that's playable is not like that. That'll be discontinued in the future because I had to open it under a different name basically to make sure it's under a group and not a person. But this is the game for now. Okay, wait, no, I can't post here. I have to go to here. No. There you go. It's a 2.5D RPG. Where you kill monsters, do quests, which I think in that version of the game there are no real quests you can do yet. And yeah. play with friends, trade. There's a bunch of things you can do. I'm just hard at work thinking about this thing. So, can't think of everything right now. All right. So we're doing update item table dot locked, then oh wait, maybe it's because of this. Lock label, maybe? Oh no, that's why there's 3 lockeds. Okay. We'll just go to the one place here. Yeah, so it goes right on. This image frame is actually a frame. So I'll change the name here just to make it make more sense to me. If item table dot locked, then perfect. And over here we say lock or unlock if or is it options? Let's go down here. Oh, that's why, because this has to be opposite. Stop it. Lock. Unlock. There you go. Alright, now if this returns true, that means it is now locked. That means I want to... That means I want that label. Okay. I think I know why it ended up with 2. Let's test it out again. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, unlock, lock. But it didn't do anything though. Lock, unlock, lock. All right, so what I have to do now is I have to go and make sure that I can't drop things if they're locked. Might as well fix some of this stuff too. Quote unquote fix. Okay, so move item is not going to have anything to do with lock. Item pickup is not going to have anything to do with lock. Item drop will. We don't have remotes? Yikes. Remotes is equal to nil. Self dot remotes is equal to remotes. Okay, now we do. If item dot locked, then return end. This is good, right? Yeah, we could really quickly just test that. That there shouldn't be any reason that fails. Apparently it does. How does that fail? Print item. Let's try that again and see what item table prints. Lock. Module server drops. Okay, I think I know why, but let me go back to the character and pick it up before it disappears. There you go. Actually, I have no idea where item drop. It does go into item drop. A player drop is afterward. I don't care about that. I care about this. So put this back in here. That's those 324. Let's just do module server. Oh. I think I know. I think I know now. Module server item. Item pickup is here now. Move item is here now. Okay, this makes sense. Just make sure I save all of this. All right. Lock. Drop, doesn't work. Drop, doesn't work. Drop, doesn't work. Awesome. Now let's make sure this applies here as well. local inv mod is equal to self.modules.module client inventory if then else and if not, there you go. So that's for right-click drop. Now for actual dragging and dropping, where do I do that? Let me just highlight drop here. Wait, it's not here? Oh, because this is, yeah, it would be here. Okay. Drop. What? Oh, it would be in here. Gotcha. If... Alright, where's the item? Self variable is held item dot locked. Then also let's print this just to make sure. Print command. All right. Plate. We go here, usable. That's already locked. Doesn't even give me the option. Amazing. It's right there. True and blue. Love it. We can get rid of this print now. Alright, so locked stuff should be fine now. Oh wait, oh, that should already be in there. So let me test one more thing with locked things. This is also kind of a test for the chat system, or even though I'm pretty sure I already did this test, it's fine. I'm going to go to the edge over here. I want to figure out also for the chat system, I want to figure out how to make it so that I don't see that, you guys could probably see it too, like when you first go up to an NPC, it doesn't happen after the first time, but when you first go up to an NPC, it like makes something really big and then immediately makes it small again. Check where's, use sell max accept buyback. I can't sell it. Alright, so what I have to do here is it's already grayed out. Sell max accept. I can buy that. Okay, buy that back. I just have to make it so you can't even click it. Also, I should probably put the lock sign here too. I know why it's happening. I just have to figure out how to avoid that happening. What it is I have to go to an NPC I haven't been to yet. So, like for example, this guy. Watch very carefully. As I go close to him, the thing above his head is going to be like really, really big for a split second and then immediately go down to the regular size. Ready? I'm going to walk now. Did you see that? It's like really, really wide and then really small. I should be able to just make it fine by changing like enabled properties, but yeah, I'll have to test that because I think there might be something else going on there. Well, it's not that there's something else going on there. It's something. I think there's something else going on that will prevent me from doing something like that. But maybe it'll be a lot easier than I think it will be. It does. It does kind of matter. Like it's something that should be, for like in a polished game, it's something that should be fixed. All right, so really quick, let's go into the NPC shop GUI. Is there any locked? Yes. Auto button color. Oh, and the last thing is interactable. Interactable. Item dot locked. Not item dot locked. Okay. Man, where's Henry when you need him? Henry! Get out of here. If it's not equal to true, I'm gonna try to just do not here. Not item dot locked. Because that's essentially what's going on here. Because if this is true, then it'll be false. And if it's nil or false, it'll be true. We gotta make one. We'll figure out a way to get Henry over here, or I'll just have to get some more mods. We'll talk to Henry about it. Okay, so we do have some locked stuff. Okay, this is where it was. Lock image. Is it still here? Yes. Inventory GUI lock label. Cool, cool. Parent. Image button. Oddly enough, this probably works fine. Oh, there is one thing I want to check now. Hello there, how can I help you? Check wares. Use. Okay, I see the lock. I can't even interact here. Phenomenal. I can move this around. I can open this. Unfortunately, I can unlock this, but this will not change here. That's probably a good thing. Actually, no. It's not a good thing. Refresh player inventory. How many times is this listed? All right, we can self.refresh player inventory. Amazing. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Let's oh, sorry, I'm like only showing the game. I'm not showing the code. I'm working on boring trading stuff and selling and yeah, NPC stuff. All right, so let's go into, this is the NPC shop GUI. It was click, I think, that I needed to go into. Client NPC shops GUI. Where is click? There it is. All right, option lock, unlock. If self.modules.module client NPC shops GUI is equal to enabled, then GUI.enabled, then local NPC shop mod. Yeah, it's crazy. No, I'm keeping the grind up. I'll show some of the code now because I'm just like going back and forth. That's why I've been showing that. We do this NPC shop mod. Enabled and active inventory is equal to NPC shop mod active inventory. I just don't know. This is like almost the end, right? Whatever. Variables, yeah, current inventory. Variables current inventory. It's like somewhere here. Dot variables dot current inventory. Let's go back one more time to make sure that we're actually kind of using this. Yep. Does not matter. This is for lock and unlock. The only way to lock and unlock is to go through this. So that's good. Drop. My understanding is drop will always turn back and bring us back to true drop here. once I find it. True drop, yep. All right. Because of this, I'm actually going to move this to the left, all the way to the left. I got to close most of this. If self dot local NPC shop mod is equal to self dot modules dot module. Hey, what's going on, man? Client, where is it? NPC shops GUI. If, oh, that's funny. I called this MPC instead of NPC. NPC shop mod dot GUI dot enabled and what's the inventory here? Well, that's kind of fine actually. Yes, this is VS Code. I code in VS Code because it has some things that I like. I started coding in Roblox, but unfortunately, when I first started coding, I had situations where I would either lose data or wasn't able to code because I didn't have internet connection or something like that. So I switched to VS Code, so I never have that issue, and I always have backups. That's really up to you. The thing is using this is like it requires some setup. Whereas if you just go Roblox Studio, you can just do it. It's different things are appropriate for different people. Is equal to inventory, then wait, what did I do here? I forgot to put N. Okay, whatever. We good. Like to start, I'd probably do it the same way to start that I did, where I go into Roblox and see how I like it, and if I have problems, then, which I did, then find ways around those, find solutions around those problems. Me finding this particular thing was I don't know. It was interesting because actually this is something that a lot of people use. I did not know, and it's like not for Roblox. This is actually primarily for other stuff, like literally anything else. So it's good that I ended up using it, but I know a lot of people on Roblox don't really use it, and they're not really familiar with it. Again, the main reason I ended up using it is because I lost code too many times to faulty autosaves, which is normally a freak accident. Apparently that's not really supposed to happen, but it did to me. All right. So now I'm going to check. First of all, drop, pick up, cool. Go over here, check wheres, Come on. There you go. Let's lock. Dang it. Gosh darned it. All right, initialize. Oh, there is no GUIs. It's literally just... Wait, really? Bro. Okay, that's going to solve all of my problems. What I do have to do now, though, is go here and say self.gui is equal to this bad boy. And change all instances of self.guis to... Oh, sorry, self.guis to self.gui. Beautiful. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, Outlaw? And Mihoru, what's going on, man? Just getting things done. At least trying to. Alright, I don't really want to look through all of that code. I want to see if this just worked. Did this work or did it not work? Check wheres. Use. Unlock. Lock. Unlock. Lock. Lock. I am the champion, my friends. Alright, let's so let's drop. Doesn't work. Cool. Unlock. Drop. Shoot. Drop. There's no errors either, so why? Yes, this is like MapleStory, exactly. That is the goal. I'm trying to make like an alternate version of MapleStory where it's more applicable to Roblox. So you don't raise characters. You have your character and you have stats from your character, but the thing that you're leveling is actually the weapons. So the different weapons give you different skills. And yeah, I figured I don't think there's been like a truly successful 2D game other than that one. I think it's Blox Tales. I don't know if I would classify that as like a 2D game. I guess it's technically like a side scroller kind of, but it does have depth to it. So it does have depth that you can move to it, I think, if I remember correctly. This one is literally just left and right, and then you can switch your orientation, which is different from MapleStory, obviously, because MapleStory is just straight up 2D. Yeah, I'm hoping it pops off once I have like some actual stuff in it. I think I'll be releasing it in beta soon. Right now it's in alpha. It's called beta, but you know, it's not really beta. I should be releasing it in the next week, and yeah, that will be just like the first area and part of the second area, with quests and things like that. There's no boss monster yet. That'll be like the first major update after beta. I'll have the first boss, and possibly the town area with that too. I might have to push back the town area a little bit though. And then yeah, I've got like a whole plan for it. Oh yeah, which game was that again? I know I remember some stuff. Let me see. I'm looking at my old chats. It's art for nerds. All right. So what's the problem here? True drop. Tower. Right. You know, maybe I will try to do something with tower defense. If I do something with tower defense, that'll probably be on like weekends or something after beta is out. Um, because I'm kind of interested in making something with tower defenses. Kind of like the inflection of my voice made me sound like a complete asshat. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of interested in doing something with the tower defense, just to have the experience with it. Honestly, I've been watching Dirt Monster or Foshes, or again, I need to ask him what he prefers to be called. I don't know. Working on his dog tower defense. I've seen plenty of videos, like tutorials and videos on tower defense simulator stuff or whatever. Yeah, I would not suggest doing an RPG after, because an RPG would take forever. I'm I'm telling you this out of experience. It takes so long, and maybe tower defense would also take so long. But like, yeah. Also, for an RPG, I am not a story writer. I'm going to need a story writer for this game eventually, because I cannot do that. At least not very well. Like, I can get the core and the skeletal structure of a story in place, but like actually writing the dialogue and making it not seem cringe, it's not me. Yeah, and when I say story, I mean like NPC A talks to NPC B about story related stuff. NPC B responds to NPC A, things like that. Like, and also the whole animation aspect of it. I'm gonna have to do it for this game. Again, the game is called Acorn Adventure, but I'm gonna have to do it for this game. But it's not something I'd claim to be good at. Actually, someone we worked with in the game jam a little while ago might be able to help with some of the animation. Although they'd probably want to be paid, and I don't have money right now. Oh, let me delete this. Okay. All right. So why is this not working? Let's find out. Let's go print. Print. Oh, that's why. That's probably why it's not working. But we could do this just to make sure. I'm almost certain that's why it's not working. Or that's why it wasn't working. All right, try it again. Oh, you guys didn't even see what I changed. I had my entire screen covered with Roblox the entire time. Funny, not funny. How can I help you? Check wares. We go use. All right. Red is currently locked. Blue is not. Drop. Hey, it works. Oh, wait. I'm simply not going to say anything. You know what? Why am I doing it like this? Just do, well, keep it here for now. Function. Check, refresh. And inv. I would love to do other stuff, but like I want to play other games. Like I want to play. Like the problem with Monster Hunter, I think, is that that game is not free, right? That's not like a free to play game. Like I'd love to play some free to play games. I'd love to play other games too that are not free to play, but I really don't have money for that right now. But also, like any time I take away from doing this, and this is also why I'm like almost against helping other people with doing some of their projects. Like anytime I take away from this, I feel bad because I feel like I could be doing more stuff for this. Because ultimately, I would like this to be a career for me. I want to make money with this. Yeah, I love turn-based stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know if that streams very well. I do want to try. There's like a mecha game coming out soon. That one was like a free-to-play mecha game, so I'll probably try that on stream. But if I do that, it's probably gonna be in the like Friday evening or something. It is Friday right now though, so maybe not today, but like later. Let me take a look because XCOM is actually something that I've wanted to play before, and I simply have not. Let me take a look at if people even watch people stream that. Because I wouldn't want to play it just for like I would love to play it for fun, but I wouldn't want to play it just for fun. I'd want to probably stream it too. Let's see. Is it like it's the collection, so it's probably more. Yeah, I mean you don't have to send me the key. It looks like it's not like a super popular streamed thing. Actually, that's XCOM 2 though. I don't know how old that is. Looks like it might be older. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably do other things snotty, not just like. I'd probably set like a few hours aside for streaming other games. Yeah, it might be more than just Friday though. That might be like a multi-day thing. If I start streaming every day and start doing like actively doing stuff like that, then like ultimately I'd like to do that. But if I do that, it'll take time away from developing. Oh, you don't have me on Discord? Lawless has me on Discord. I mean, join my Discord server. It's I mean, you can find it on the Twitch chat, or I'll send it to you here. I mean, this is. You can join that, and then just DM me, and I'll accept you. Or did you already send me something? I don't know. I don't know. No, you didn't. Okay, I'll wait. All right, so that's in the top corner. Okay, this is for the inventory. The other thing was for click, which is like here. It's red, I think. Yeah, that's quests. Click. It's no longer red. Great. All right. Drop is fine because that applies either way. Okay. Should still work, just making sure that it does. Oh, wait. One more thing before I do anything with that. Let's go to inventory, grab this, and add it to update item. Let's go local inv is equal to that inv. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes, yeah, that's the user. That's my user. We take a look. Ooh, I see you. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll try it out in a sec. Or in a sec. I'll try it out probably after stream. Sometime after stream. Appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, I'll let you know. Go for it. Ask away, Snotty. What? Module client. Wait. Attempt to call a nil value. What? What do you mean attempt to call a nil value? Check refresh. Check refresh. Did I not save? Oh, it said sync just now, so maybe it didn't save. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. I'll have to pay it forward to someone else next time too. That's up to you, Snotty. I can't give you suggestions like that. I always appreciate your misclicks. All right, let's drop. Let's pick up. It works. It works. It freaking works. Amazing. Okay. Nice. Thanks for the gifted subs, Snotty. Much appreciated. And I'm sure Mihoru appreciates it as well. Snotty's the guy because he's an early founder. What is it? He guides people to the thing that he cannot possess. Snotty made me my the Acorn images that you see for the subscription for like the subscriber things. He wants one, but he can't get it because he's stuck with the founders thing. I think it's funny, but also kind of annoying. All right, so now I know all this stuff works. Do I have? I already have that. What was the next thing I wanted to do after this? I think I said something like 10 minutes ago, and I forget it. So I'm just gonna work on the real thing, which is what I was working on primarily before I started the stream. And that is NPC stuff. Specifically, an NPC quest to collect items, which I didn't actually have code for yet, because though I did know the general idea of what I was going to do. The main problem with this item collection quest, though, is, and which is why I had to do all this inventory stuff, the main problem with it was I had no way of tracking how much people did. But now that I have everything running through update item, which I do still need to check to make sure that that's where it runs through. Let me make sure. View, find, replace all, destroy item image. It's only there. Okay, that is fine. I think I already checked that anyway. So what I could do here is I can always check the item ID. Let's do it up here. Connection functions is equal to table. Update item. So down here, this is all visual stuff. So I'm going to ignore that for now. Up here, what we can do is if self.connection if self.connection functions base item ID then for underscore comma function or func in here do. Okay. Sure, I'll take a look. Yeah, something like I was thinking something like that. Either that or do you already have the? Yeah, yeah, something like that. You could make it, instead of Roman numerals, you can make it like standard text. But yeah, that would be up to you. Also, I think that's backwards for some things. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Uh, I don't know if that top number is 12. In fact, I think it's not. If anything, that's 8, even though it's not 8. I don't have a sprint system, no. I'll So any of that stuff, any of the movement things in my game will be linked to classes probably, with the exception of double jump. Double jump is the way to get around right now. That's basically the sprint system. Um, Although I will be having alternative methods of moving around. Sprint is one of them, but sprint is going to be kind of awkward because you still need to be able to move vertically. So I don't know how I'll be able to. Sprint might just be like a class skill kind of thing where you move horizontally quickly, but you can't move vertically. And in that case, you just use one of the other movement skills. Another movement skill would be like teleport. One of them will be flying, but flying might be later. I had one more thought out. I think it was like grappling hook or something. But yeah, some of those movement types are likely going to be coming soon. Specifically, teleport's probably coming soon. I mean, it's not really like the Roman numerals. What is it? I think L is 50 and C is 100 or something like that. And then that's all you need to know. Like I is 1, V is 5, X is 10. Yeah, and I think L is 50. All right, let's go back to this. Again, if this exists, then for underscore comma that in do I am going to have to do a double take here, and number is greater than 0. The reason why I'm doing that is I actually have to do a separate for loop. Actually, I don't have to do a separate for loop. I already have it up here, right? No, I don't have it up here. I have to move it up here. Sounds like the doggo wants to go into the crate, actually. So I'll have to grab him in a sec. I didn't move it here yet. That's intriguing. I have to remember where it was at. I think it's actually in quests. Not dialogue, but actual quest. Do I have it here? Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna grab this, and we'll look for all of the places where it errored out. But I have to move this here. Above update item. Check inventory for item amount. This is going to be self. Check inventory for item amount. Item ID. You can just do self. That's it. Local item amount is equal to self.check base item.id. Like how I spelled that incorrectly. And what we're going to do here is func item amount. Alright, and over here, just go through all of the reds. This is going to be self.mod. Oh wait, do I have it here? No, I don't. Okay. Modules.module client inventory module client inventory dot check inventory for amount. Yep. Okay. Where else do we have the check inventory amount for amount thing here? All right. Do we have the inventory here though? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Self.modules.module client inventory check inventory for amount. Okay. Okay. All right, and the rest of the reds are something I haven't done yet. And this is where I stopped like 3 hours ago, before I had to go on to the whole thing of fixing everything so that everything runs through update item and then fixing the lock thing. Yeah. We're good now though. Wait. Lock. Very likely what I'll do is if you have an item locked and you're submitting things for a quest, actually, oh wait. Oh no, we were follow botted. Yikes. How many? How many people follow botted? Like 200 or something? Yeah. I'll turn off the notification. If I can, actually. I don't even know if I can, because I don't have it on right now. Alright, I don't have the ability to modify that right now. That's kind of annoying, actually, because that's going to be showing for an incredibly long time. Although I guess the positive thing out of this is that you'll be seeing the doggo's face repeatedly for the next hour. I should be able to. The thing is I think I set it up with stream elements, or not stream elements. I set it up with something that I don't have on here anymore. Oh wait, alert box. There you go. Remove the alert box. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, cool. That is gone now. Figured it out pretty quickly, actually. All right, back here. Let's get rid of this. Sorry, I'm just changing a few things. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of slot index. Like for good. Because the only thing I really use here is location. And I don't think I use this anywhere else anymore. Yeah, congrats. I mean, that would have been my like fourth time hitting 500. Like the first time I was follow botted, I got like 2,000, and then eventually Twitch removed them, which is great. But then I was follow botted again for like 800, and Twitch didn't remove those, so I had to find out a way to manually remove them. Even for these guys, I'll have to try to manually remove them later, but I don't think I can manually remove them immediately because a lot of them will not be flagged as bots yet. Alright, we got this. Incomplete check. All it does is check what we've currently conducted. If it's less... Alright, so if it's... Basically, this is checking to see if this is in the completed category. If it's not completed, then we check to see if it's actually completed, but we just haven't collected the rewards. So if it's less than, it is true that it is incomplete. So incomplete check is true, then we do currently collected. If incomplete check is false, then we just do the max number. If the incomplete check is true, then yeah, I could also delete them that way. That way is a little bit more annoying. I could probably still do it though. I could delete them via time. So yeah, between like 150 and 205, sure. Or 205. I said 205 and I wrote 202. I'm a special kind of special, gotta say. Let's go local invmod self.modules.module client inventory. Cool. Now we go down here and I say connection functions is module client or invmod.connection functions. After the dog walk? That's like 4 hours from now. You can give me the news now if you want. Unless you're like in the process of doing stuff. I got some bad news. We also need to, or rather, I need to figure out what the the image is going to be for the game, because the last one fell through. Oh, how did that work out, by the way? Did you get your money back yet? Fair enough. No, till the 10th. All right. Oh, so you need to talk. Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah. Then after the, I'll get on a talk with you after the dog walk. I mean, if things go on as they are, you'll get your money back. I would hope, right? That's the idea. Gotcha. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how you can take things from the internet, copy and paste them, even if you modified it. Like, if you modified it, okay, but if you modified it so little that it was like barely noticeable, come on, dude. Come on. Like, I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Don't don't pretend otherwise. Yeah, but I won't. Next time, if the first draft looks like that, like looks like what it looked like for that first draft, then I'm not even gonna entertain it because that was pretty bad. Yeah, I'll try to find someone. I'll try to find someone. I mean, people have obviously done it because some of the games on the front page have like pretty nice looking ones. Either that or one day I'm just gonna have to sit down and really look at some of those AI images we got before and do some editing. The thing that I'm kind of thinking of getting someone for is the logo, actually. Like the Acorn Adventure logo that I'd be putting on multiple different things. And unfortunately, I don't think you can really do um, like images of that. Like, you can't ask AI to make that. I think. I mean, I'll check. I'll see if anything comes out, but I'm pretty sure anything having to do with making images of words, the AI just confuses itself. Yeah, like specific things like that. Um, oh, he actually did something. Look at that. It actually kind of worked. Let me actually try to replace the O with an acorn this time. The next part is making sure the background is white. Bro, this was almost perfect. I asked them to. I asked it to replace the O with an acorn, and it put an acorn in the O. But that was fine, actually. I would have been fine with this. The problem is they also put an acorn on top of the first A, so I can't see the A in acorn. Try again. All right, let's go back here a little bit. If not, connection function task table item ID, then do that. Oh, this was almost perfect. Oh, geez, look at this. I'll actually send this to you over Discord. Look at this. This was pretty close, man. I was looking at that guy before, actually, I think. The Eclipse Soul reminded me of it. Yeah, it's like almost perfect. I have to ask it to keep making it because there's certain things I don't like not being able to see the C or the C being green. Oh, if I could just ask it to change the color of the acorn on this thing. No. Look at this one. Uh Here. This one's actually pretty nice, except it's all green. I mean, I told it to use forest color. I didn't tell it to not use acorns. Let's try that again. No, it's okay. I don't want to. I want to keep asking it because obviously I still have plenty of prompts. I don't use it very often, so We're gonna do quest ID. Do we have a quest ID here? Where's the quest ID? Oh, I guess we do. Quest ID is equal to function before I do that, actually, let's go up here and say if it's equal to nil, then end let's see what this came out with. All right, check it out. And we can probably like modify one of these two. For like our purposes. Do you like them? We could probably keep going with it too. They both seem like they could be used, actually. Wait, clear connection functions. Should be fine. Oh, I'm just making a logo. Like just for the name, and then I could copy that logo to other places. Yeah, we could do that. Just having like a generic, hey, this is the game's name. Keep that in mind. It's not terrible. Not a terrible idea. I wouldn't mind having that one AI image I was using before too, and just modifying that one too. Because that one looked pretty good. As long as we could blur some of the background monsters. The prompts, I mean, I was just using... So I added a few things to it. So let's say make a cool looking cartoonish logo with the words Acorn Adventure with the O replaced by an acorn. Honestly, this one wasn't bad either. Like the very first one it gave me before I added a bunch of the prompts, before I like had the O,
This one wasn't terrible. I mean, I'm posting it to. I'll post it in media. I'll post it in media on the Discord. This one was the first one, and then the most recent one I've been looking at is this one. I give 2 over here. I'll also make sure the background is white, so we can easily take it out. Sure, the prompt is make a cool and cartoonish. Well, let me go back here. Logo with the words Acorn Adventure with the O replaced by an acorn. Ensure the background is white with no shadows or reflections. What else? Ensure you can add things to it, but this is the general stuff. I posted it in media. Oh, nice. And that's just for the logo too. There were a few images that I got for an actual image that were looking pretty fire actually. Let me actually let me find it because I know I saved it somewhere. Is it in downloads actually? Yeah, it's one of these 3, I think. Oh, come on. Open with photos. Is it the first one? Is it always the first one? I feel like it's always the first one. Yeah, it was the first one. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. This was the image that we got, and the plan was to edit this image, remove the face, replace it with an actual like a different face. I'll probably try to AI generate another Roblox face that doesn't look so derpy, and like make the edit some stuff in the background too to make the monster faces like kind of not visible. The image that I just posted. Yeah, that's the image. This is an image that we got like a few weeks ago, like a week or 2 ago. I think for now, Alien, we can hold off on because I like that one, but I think we can hold off on it for now because I'm actually kind of liking the one that Mihoru sent just as like a starter one, and then later on we can change it and actually pay money for it. Because the one Mihoru sent is actually just it's pretty basic, and I'm kind of loving how basic it is. Then we can just put it on the bottom right of the image that I posted in media. Again, I need to make sure the face is fixed.
I kind of want to edit the image a little bit more too, like maybe have some kind of item by where the flash is. Um, but yeah, I could do all that stuff later. But yeah, I'm just looking at the image now. Oh, the prompts for the medieval one. Oh man. Let me try to remember the prompt. I did not save the prompt for that one. Again, this was like a week or two ago. The prompts for the medieval one was actually, should I can I go back here? No, they updated the model since then. Um, an image, a Roblox style cartoonish image of a Roblox character swinging a sword, wearing knight armor, with monsters charging at him from all around. Camera should be facing him with the monsters charging in the background, with a lightning bolt in the background. It doesn't. The grammar doesn't have to be great. It was something like this. Something like this. I think I also this should be on a grassy field, with a sword, with a sword slash coming as the character swings the sword. We could do that. In fact, I'm gonna copy this and see what I get. See what the new one I get today is. New image. Actually, let's do this. New chat. There you go. Let's see what I get for the first one here. I might have to remove the cartoonish part of it. Okay, it completely ignored a lot of that. Or just add during a thunderstorm. I like how I'm using Grok 3. It's providing some intriguing additional suggestions. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, try without the cartoonish one, but I do like the a Roblox style image. All right, let's try that again.
I'm using Grok 3. He's using a different one that I think he pays for. Oh, it's like a local thing. Oh, okay. That's yeah, it's a little different. The armor should be Squire armor. Let's try that. Yeah, you can install that kind of stuff. All right, perfect. All right, I'm the character should have a high resolution Roblox face. High resolution Roblox face. Man, that's funny. Some of this stuff is gold. That last one look like? I mean, guys, let's be honest. What is Roblox if not just Lego at home? Oh, this one's not too bad, actually. I mean, those are not monsters around him. Those are allies, but can make it work. Yeah, I'm not trying too much. I'm not trying to do too much on my own PC because I do not have a great graphics card. Anyway, I gotta go back to coding some stuff because that's kind of like the goal of today is to basically finish all of the core quests here, and that includes making sure the collection quests work, which is what I'm doing now, and writing all of the dialogue for the characters that I want quests with. And I haven't even shown you guys the dialogue thing. I'm definitely not going to finish all of this on stream. All right, man. I really appreciate it, man. And this is for the yeah. Again, I need the image, a logo to put on the image. Um, Something else that I was going to use AI for, but it's like a specific kind of AI, is for music. I need to get some kind of music that I can use. And it's not a, you know what kind of music I'm talking about. Like I played a game, I think either on Monday or on Wednesday, that that kind of had the kind of vibe I'm looking for. It's like a mix of that and MapleStory. But honestly, they have like the same vibe. So, yeah. Just like an upbeat tune you can kind of casually listen to while you're hunting monsters, massacring their family.
Yeah, Dofus. Yeah. the The problem with a lot of people that try to make music for me, actually, it's happened like two or three times now, is all of them really, really like the sound of electronic stuff. Like, or like deep bass or something like that. And I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. It's you might know it, Mihoru. Actually, that's the game. That game is the reason why I'm racist against French people. It's called Dofus, Dofus, made by Ankama, I think, either Ankama or Anakma or Amakna, whatever. Whatever. M's and N's, they confusing me. It's actually one of my favorite games of all time. It caused me to re. Yeah. You prefer Wakfu? Yeah, Wakfu's like, I don't know how many thousand years in the future. I feel like a lot of French people got into that because of the Wakfu animated series. I don't like Wakfu because Wakfu, the PvP in Wakfu is complete ass. The PvP in Wakfu is terrible, and it's because they balanced everything off of or around PVM, and the kind of and the way they balanced PVM is like exponentially progressive. So like a level 100 versus a level 120 will never be able to win because a level 120 has like 2,000 more HP. And like the level 100 will have like 1,000 HP, and the level 120 will have like 3,000 HP. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I know the story, or I know the general start of Wakfu, and like yeah, in terms of story. I like the story of Dofus, though. I started playing with Dofus, and I kind of like gameplay in Dofus better just because I think Dofus is more balanced generally than Wakfu. Although I'm not sure about nowadays because I went uh into my like actual Dofus account one day and I saw that they had like in battle consumables or something like that, and that's a little bit all right, I gotta stop staring at a screen and talking. Let's stare at a screen and do stuff. Oh, this is gonna be amount. You're not the only one. Another one of the chatters, Bop, also was thinking of making a battle cat style game. And call it Battle Dogs. We already had the first model done and everything. His sister made it. If anything, like I want to make two good games in Roblox before I move on to a different platform. This is the first game I want to make, and then I want to make like another good game on Roblox. I don't know what kind of game that would be, um, but that's just two like good games. I wouldn't mind making a few cash grab stuff too, just to have them, just to have them on my profile. Um, One of the ones I was thinking of was making a like an idle kind of game, but like a typical idle game where it's like you go in and you don't actually control any character. It's just GUIs and you're watching characters move and do their thing.
Yeah, it's something to think about for tower defenses. Like having equipment for your. I don't know. There's a few unique takes on tower defense that I can think of off the top of my head. And in terms of coding them, they might not be that bad. Yeah, I mean, I would want to make this is ideally gonna be a big MMORPG on Roblox, but we'll see. Like, well, one of the things in MapleStory is like, at least it used to be, is that like you could do party quests and do things with party and things like that. Um, and I have a party system in the game. I just don't have party quests yet. That's gonna I'll be making that after I go into beta. Let me do this. Let me do this. I've been staring at this thing for 25 minutes now. So we have the amount. That's this amount. Local complete check is equal to task table dot num amount is less than. If complete check, then else, and it's greater than or equal to B dot text label dot text is equal to task table dot num over task table dot num Hey Henry, what's going on, man? Where were you? Where were you earlier when I wanted to ban a bunch of people? How dare you? How very dare you? Also, I was follow botted again, so I have like 200 extra followers. Oh man, it's funny stuff. Language, Henry. How dare you? How very dare you? Harumph, I say. In case you were wondering, I am foaming at the mouth. What are we doing here? Grab this. And then we say amount. Don't be too bored, because I know what happens when you get bored, Henry. You start messing with things, pressing my buttons. I don't like that. I don't like that, Henry. Alright, I think we do have a problem here. I think we're gonna have to do this.
It's gonna be it's gonna be next week, Henry. It's gonna have to be next week because I have to do a few things. Also, I've been distracted. I've been being distracted. It's gonna be before I release it into beta. I need to finish certain things with the NPC quests, which is what I'm working on now. This part should be done today. Not going to be on stream, but it's going to be done today. Then I have to go and redo parts of the skills. This part actually sounds like it's going to be a lot more, but most of the skill part is actually done. I have to make it so that so currently the way it is in the game is you gain a skill every 10 levels of a weapon. So let's say you get to at weapon level 0 or 1 or whatever. At weapon level 1, you automatically get your class and your first skill. Then weapon level 10, you get your next skill. 20, you get your next skill until level 60, which is the max weapon level. I'm going to change that to make it so that you actually get all of the skills when you get the weapon, but you, like, every time you level up the weapon, you get skill points, just like in MapleStory, and then you can spend those skill points to upgrade the skills. And I'll have max levels for skills, and it'll be like that instead. I feel like that would probably be a lot better, and people, because it'll give a sense of choice to people instead of having to like use a terrible move until they get the move that they want. They can just actually pick the move they want to use and then level that up to train. So that overhaul is going to be done, and then when that's done, that's pretty much it. Like, there's like minor things here and there. When I say minor things, I literally mean like just little UI changes that I have to make sure are done. Just making sure if there's certain things update correctly, and then I want to push it, and that should be able to be done next week, and then. It should have been able to be done this week, but the NPC thing took a little bit longer. And then after that, it'll be. I'll push it live, and then after that, once it's up, and when I say live, I mean it'll be in beta, and then under beta, beta is basically live, but I'm still going to be adding more core elements to it. The difference is the difference between alpha and beta is alpha. I reset the data stores very often, and in beta the plan is to not reset the data store anymore. Once I'm in beta, that's going to be the live server. Yeah, I don't know how the render distance thing would be awesome. So multi-threading, the only thing I would really want to do multi-threading for is like in NPC interactions. That includes actual NPCs, and although it doesn't have to include actual NPCs because all they do is provide quests and talk to you. But it would primarily be the monsters. But for render distance, that would be really cool. I did turn whatever that setting is called. Let me go find it. What's that setting? I turned it off because it was breaking certain things. Streaming enabled. So I turned streaming enabled off, which means when you log in, you load everything into place. Which is why I kind of want to keep each place smaller. There's more than one reason for keeping each place smaller. Custom way of loading. Do you mean like the streaming enabled thing? Because streaming enabled is basically what I would want to do. It's just it doesn't work with certain things. Like, I don't know how well it would work with the monsters I have, actually. Yeah, so the way I have it right now is specific in terms of the actual area, like the full area loads. But in terms of monsters,
monsters only load if you are either in the area they are in or if the last area you were in was the area they are in. So as soon as you go to another area, the monsters from the previous area, they disappear for you. Like the values are still there, but the actual models are gone. I don't have a preload thing though. I don't know if I want a preload thing. Because the idea is, send it to me. Yeah, I'll try Neovim soon, quote unquote soon. No promises, but I want to try it. I actively want to do it. Bro, why can't you put the effects into Roblox accessories? Why not? Why can't I do? Oh wait, I can't. You guys can't even see this. Why can't I do this on my character? Like what? What is the problem? Come on, man. Come on, guys. Let me do this. It looks so cool. It would look even cooler if I could have a wider head like this one, but it's all right. I'm already okay with making it like this, and this actually looks a little bit different than this because this one has like a little curve to the tips over here. All right. Anyway, let's go back to what I should be working on, which is this. All right, so the problem I'm running into now is clearing the connections. Is clearing the connection this way, like, does it actually make sense? I think the answer is actually yes. I think it does make sense this way. Yeah, because when it's complete... So the problem is this remains open. You know what? I'm going to have to change this. I'll have to change this to current connection name. Con name. Wait, current connection table. All right, so I have it in 2 locations. Oh, no, I have it in more locations than I thought. Okay. So it's quest ID. All right, so this is for farming. Do I use this for anything? Quest connection functions? Oh man, it's just taking me time trying to figure out how I want to do this. So I had an idea, actually. I just read your comment, Snotty. I had an idea for that particular boss. Um, and the idea is that that particular character actually comes from a different place, like a different world. And his actual colors are not black and blue, but white and orange. Like his world is called Inverse World. And basically, when you go into the inverse world, all the colors are inverted. I have some story ideas for him too, based around the whole inversion thing. But yeah, I plan on having a lot of worlds later. But that's later. Oh, geez, sorry about that. All right, I think I'm gonna have to like write some stuff down to make sure I understand all of the flow through with regards to the connections and the disconnections and the reconnections. Um, so yeah, actually gonna probably end the stream a little bit earlier. Probably like now, actually. I'll do it in like 10 minutes. End the stream in 10 minutes. Or if I can finish, if I could figure this out within 10 minutes, I might stay longer, but I highly doubt that. So first of all, I want to see. All right, all of these are in the same spot. Oh. Quest connections and quest connection functions are all under O, and O is waiting.
All right, so what are the different kinds of connection functions I need? I need the GUI connections and the actual quest connection. The difference is one updates the actual GUI, which means that you don't need that connection when you don't have the GUI open. The other one would just update the actual information on the client, so that when you go to submit a quest, the thing that is being checked is updated. Although, do I actually have to check anything? So for collection, it just checks my entire inventory anyway. For monsters, it just does math on certain things anyway. Oh, that reminds me. Let me make sure I did that already. Check complete. Yep, I did it. Well, yeah, obviously I did it. This is a lot bigger than it started this morning. So that's good. Yeah, this just checks everything. The rest of these, I don't even know how many of these quests I'll really have. I might have a level one where it's like, that some of these might be story related quests, like the time, like wait a certain period of time and level to a certain level are probably both going to be story related. T, what is T? Talk. Oh, that's going to be quite a few quests are going to be like that, so that'll be fine. There's actually going to be one quest like that in Spring Island, so I'll have to make that. That one should be pretty easy. There's no connections that really have to happen there. All right, let's go one at a time here. So what happens here is I have my connection function is equal to this. This is going to be in the specific monster connection functions. It's going to be called oh wait, no, this is all of the monster connection functions. Okay. And then in here, if the monster ID that I'm looking for is not there, then I create it. Then in connection functions monster table, I add the quest ID, or if it's nil, I add the quest. Then I add this connection function here. If it's not nil, then I don't. Connection function test table. I do have to nil this out after it completes though, which is the problem I'm having here. So far, so good. I'm following along. This is easy. This is the total amount of monsters I've defeated. I could probably delete this. check to see if it's complete. If it is complete, I just added this. Connection function, task table, monster ID, quest ID, nil it. Okay. So yeah, the problem here was it was checking to see specific functions. I'm gonna comment that out. Oh wait, no, I might not be able to. Alright, so the reason why I wanted to comment specific ones out is because if I am going to open a different one, then I want this to be cleared. Okay, so I just undid that. So now we can clear stuff. It'll be the last one that we have. Okay. So what happens if I need to keep it, or do I need to keep it active? Is there any reason why I would need to keep it active if it's not open? I think no. I think no. And then actually maybe. There's one scenario in which I think it would be cool to keep it active, and that scenario is if I have a feature in the game that tells you when you complete the quest, and I think that would be a nice feature to have. It would basically have a little exclamation point or star or something on the quest icon signifying that you have completed quests or quests ready to submit or collect from or whatever. In which case, all I would need to do, also this wouldn't, the reason why I would always, this was not here before is because I would never have a situation where that would be nil because I would have removed it already if, yeah, because we clear connections here. Right. So basically what would happen here is I'd create another function.
but not here. It would be under accept. And also, it would enable itself when you accept the quest, and also every time you log in and you have the quest not completed yet. It would basically just tally, and like every time the thing that you're hunting for increases, it would check to see if it's done, and when it is done, it'll notify you that it's done. And that's it. That could be separate from this, though. Alright, I'm going to stop talking like a crazy person, and I'm going to start keeping my inner monologue inner. But that also means I'm probably going to... Well, I am going to head offline now. It's not impossible that I'll stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Probably not. Worst case scenario, I'll see you guys Monday. But yeah, it's... Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking nonsense into the microphone like this, so... The logic that goes... The logic I'm thinking of in my brain is not necessarily sound all the time, so gotta make sure I keep it inside sometimes. Alright, guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Bye.